the One Chains Gaming channel. Today we are actually doing a little bit different of a build here. We are actually going to go ahead and do another point guard build for you guys. Just in case you don't want to be the Chris Paul type where you're just laying the ball up, we are going to go with De'Aaron Fox here. Just one of the quickest point guards in the league. I feel like he's a young up-and-coming guy. I liked him in college, so I figured, you know, I might as well make a build video for him now. So with this, again, the hand and the jersey number, as per always, is always up to you guys. I just, again, like to try and make it somewhat similar. For this, we are actually going to go a little bit above his height. It'll make sense here in a minute as to why we did that, but we're also going to go minimum weight, again, because we want the maximum amount of speed for De'Aaron Fox. For this, I'm actually just going to go define, because he's a little bit more built than Chris Paul, but not much. Now, for this, the first thing for close shot is going to be 39. That's just because that's tied into other attributes. That's why that's as high as that is. And then for driving layup, again, tied into another attribute, so it's going to be 79. Driving dunk, we're going 99. I want him to be able to come down the court and immediately dunk on somebody. He's going to get that Hall of Fame posterizer. It's going to make him very elite at the basket. For the shooting is going to leave a little bit to be desired here, guys. But then again, on 2K22, doesn't seem like you necessarily need the most crazy shooting. And again, I'm tweaking this a little bit more for Pro-Am. If you don't use it for Pro-Am, you can always take down that free throw and put it in other categories. Free throw just doesn't really cost much, so again, free throw is kind of normally the last thing I look at. That's just kind of where that ends up at. And then for pass accuracy, we're going to go to 85 because we want that gold bullet passer. Ball handle is going to be at 86. And then for speed with ball, again, it's De'Aaron Fox. You want to make sure he's as fast with the ball as possible. For defense is going to be a little bit lackluster on this build. You're more so going to rely on athleticism for defense on this build. You're not necessarily going to have the most amount of defensive badges. You only get 8, but that is enough for clamps. You're still going to be able to get interceptor, things like that. You're not necessarily going to be an on-ball build. And then also for this one, we are going to obviously be maxing speed, acceleration. You want that 80 vertical to make sure you can get those elite contact dunks. That is a really big thing there. And then we're going to go with 90 stamina here. So that leaves our total badge spread at 21, 15, 30, and 9. Again, you're going to be more so relying on your ability to be quick and get to the rim. Shooting will be available, but not necessarily your priority. You'll be able to play make really well, and then you're going to be relying on your defense in order to be, or your athleticism on defense in order to be usable on the defensive end. More so if you're in a zone, you're probably playing corner, things like that. But you will be really quick with the ball. You'll be able to jump, and that's kind of what De'Aaron Fox is there for. So first takeover I'm going to go with is a slashing takeover. Again, just because of his athleticism and his speed. And then the next one I'm actually going to go with here is going to be, it looks like you do also end up getting lock take somehow as well. But I personally am going to go with play take because I feel like it's more of De'Aaron Fox's play style. So with this builder, we get a slashing playmaker. Makes a lot of sense. Again, that's kind of what he does. And we get John Morant and Darius Garland. Again, makes sense. Kind of would like to see De'Aaron Fox there, but I understand why. It makes a lot of sense. It's actually a pretty close comparison. But yeah, that is going to be the build, guys. Again, if you have any recommendations of builds you want to see me try and make, I still have a couple more lined up that I'll end up getting to recording. But as of right now, these are the builds, and I will see you guys later. Appreciate you stopping through. Make sure to leave that like and subscribe. Peace.